Box makes it official. There's no going back.
Okay.
Look over here.
1, 2, 3.
That's it?
Okay. I know. Oh my God.
Jeremy and John sitting out there. So there.
Katie. Katie. Anthony. Anthony, come here, please. Oh, Alvin is. Alvin is. Where's Michael? Where's Michael? Come here. Come here. Please. I don't either, but here's there, Michael.
Sorry.
Hey, can we have everybody's attention real quick? This is my man Charlie. You know, it was about 36 years ago. I think it was 1983.
Yes. Good.
He came in as a rookie at Station 33. And I was a veteran firefighter, you know? I had 1.5 years experience.
Yummy, yes.
Yeah, so Charlie always had to look up to me. He still does. You know, for you young guys, you know, when he came in this department, it was nothing like it was today. You know, he came in and air packs, we really didn't use them. His pension was 35%. If you worked 30 years, you got 50%. There wasn't no drop. It wasn't invented for about 15 years later. Wasn't no overtime. If you made a fire and you got back to the station 10 o'clock, you got hung. You know, how many times you got hung, Charlie?
Once a month.
Yeah. You always got. You went on an ambulance call. You got back 3 hours later. You got hung. You know, overtime wasn't invented yet. But he's seen this department progress. He was part of it. He's been a good friend of mine. You know, me and Charlie, you know, we made fires together. I was at 16s, he was at 33s. Made a lot of fires together there. And then we were acquaintances. Then afterwards, he became a captain at 33s, and I was a senior on the sister shifts. You had a hell of a crew, didn't you?
I sure did.
And I had a hell of a crew.
You did.
And we talked all the time. So our friendship really grew. And years later, we started going on trips together. Oh my God. We went to Rockport fishing. We went to Baffin Bay fishing. We went to North Padre fishing.
To Big Bend.
We went to Big Bend.
To
We went to Arkansas. Tell you what, you know, there's a lot of thing about this man. He's got a lot of passion. He's got a lot of passion. And as a matter of fact, he always talks about. Hey, raise your hand if he's talked to you about the drop. Now raise your hand if he's talked to you about Katie. I've never heard it. Trust me. He talks a lot about his passions. He does talk about you a lot. And Charlie, I love you.
Thank you, sir.
We love you.
Thank you.
Now I'll tell you, Alvin tried to get Sylvester Turner and Tanya to come here, but they did not show up. But I'll tell you what, the people that love you and care about you, they are here. They are here.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
And I know we're going to see a lot of each other in the future,
Yes,
brother.
we will.
Love you, brother.
I love you too.
All right.
As a union rep at a station 59. And I met a guy who had passion not only for his crew, but for the department. And we were lucky enough to have him come out here with us. There's not many chances you get to meet people who become really good friends and be your boss and be able to separate those two. But Chief can, and he has. I've been with him a long time. I'm going to miss him. I try to talk him into staying another year. You don't get guys like him, not in this department. True friends come and go all the time, but your really true friends are the ones that'll be there when you're no longer with us, Charlie. And I will be there for you. You've been there for me. These men who work in this district have no idea what you've done to protect them from things that could have gotten them in trouble. There's chiefs like this don't happen, guys. There's a select few in this department. The department's changed. Guys like Chief, Chief Risky, Chief Phillips and Carly were here. That's the good old boys. That's the ones that take care of their men. And you did that. I know you're very proud of your son. And he's accomplished a lot. We got a grandbaby coming. We got another retirement reason. Remember this. Retirement is not the end of the road. It is the beginning of the open highway for you and your family. I love you.
I got one story. He's been mad at me one time. One time he got really pissed off. And I was downtown at the time. And it was about 5 o'clock in the morning. District 28 had a 3-alarm fire going. And so I left the house, got up, now I go to the District 28's fire. At the same time, District 59 had a deuce going. And so I left 28's and went to Charlie's fire. And the fire was pretty much out. And I like the kid a lot. He knows that. And so I went up to him. I said, listen, Charlie, there's 3 ways to put a fire out, right? He said, yeah. I said, well, you know, some chiefs, you know, the small ones, they remove the air. They use an extinguisher. Most chiefs, they use water cooling, you know? I guess you chose just to remove the fuel and let the fire burn down. I was kidding. I really was kidding, Charlie. But I have seen him mad once, okay?
Chief, I just want to say something short and sweet. I'm not a talker, you know I'm not. But I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to work under your leadership. I mean, it was great. And on behalf of District 102, I know you didn't want a shadow box, but we wanted to give you this as a gift. Thank you very
much. There are many people that I have to thank, many people. And we always first want to give thanks to God, our Lord Jesus Christ. And I honestly believe that He took care of me for a purpose here at Ark. And I want to thank the Lord Jesus Christ. I want to thank my mama and my dad for stressing the importance of working hard. And they always stress the importance of working hard. You know, my dad, he did not like lazy people. And I believe that one of the things that I inherited from my dad, one of the attributes I had inherited, the work ethic of working hard. And I want to thank my parents for that. I want to thank my brothers and my sisters for loving me and also for supporting me and for always being very proud of what I've done. And I want to thank them very much. I want to thank Teresa, Anthony, and Michael for letting me be part of their lives. You know, in life you have a lot of different cultures, but we all want the same thing. We want to be safe in life, and we want to be happy in life. And I want to thank y'all for accepting me to your family. Thank you very much. I want to thank Alyssa. Oh my God. She makes me very happy. She makes Matthew very happy. And she puts a real big smile in my heart. Thank you very much for being part of the family. Thank you very much. As you know, one of the long pages I have is going to be for Matthew, my son. You know, Matt and I have been together all our lives. He's been my best friend, and we've always helped each other a whole lot. You know, when I was studying for district chief, and this chief will tell you, Chief Risky will tell you, other chiefs will tell you, you have to read 15 hours a day. And if you're not reading 15 hours a day, you're not going to get promoted. That's just the way it is. And when I was studying for chief, Matthew would go get me food so I could stay home and read. He would also go put fuel in my vehicle so I could stay home and read. When someone wants to move up and you love that person, you have to create a support system at home where you allow that person to study so he can be successful. And I thank Matthew very much for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Out of my heart, I want to thank Katie very much for being part of my life. Let me tell you about Katie. Katie's a very nice person. I know everybody's heard. Katie's a very nice person. She sees the good in everybody. And let me tell you about Katie. Sometimes my head gets swollen, and she makes sure that I come back to my lower level and make my head doesn't swell up, you know. And she does that. You know, I love Katie very much, and I love Katie very much. And you know, and she makes me very, very happy. And I honestly see us when I'm 90 and she's 80. We're going to continue to be nice to each other. And Teresa knows that we're always nice to each other. We never, and I have big plans for Katie in the future. We're always going to be together. And Katie, I want to thank you for loving me as I love you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You know, I want to thank all the firemen and members of the Houston Fire Department. Sometimes there's a lot of people that don't get recognition. Like you have the paramedics, they don't get enough recognition. They're out there in the street busting their butt. And I want to thank them. I want to thank the firefighters that actually do the actual fighting fires. And then I want to thank the captains that look out for their men when they get into a fire. And I want to thank the district chiefs that have assisted me on fires too. And there's dispatchers out there that never get credit for the information that they provide for us. And when they provide that information, I'm able to look at my screen and I'm able to make a decision on how I'm going to battle that fire with my guys. And I want to thank all of y'all. You know, I believe that I have given 100% to this organization and to the citizens of Houston because it is the taxpayers that pay our salary. It is the citizens of Houston that pay our salary. It ain't government. It ain't government. And I want to thank all the firemen. You know, when you buy a product, a television, and you expect that product to work because you pay good money for that product. When you buy a computer, you expect that computer to work because you pay good money for that computer. And I will tell you this, when I leave today, there is a good product that the citizens of Houston are buying. And that is these members of the Houston Fire Department. And when I leave today, I guarantee you they're going to give you 100%, and I give you the minute in Houston Fire Department. Thank you.
Classmate. Oh.
Uh-oh. Hold on. Hold on.
This is you, Chief.
Okay.
Members of the Houston Fire Department with you, Chief Charles Medina of District 102, and your family a very happy retirement this 29th day of September 2019. We would also like to thank you for your 35 years, 8 months of dedicated and loyal service that you have provided to the citizens of Houston and the members of the Houston Fire Department. So again, Chief Charles Medina, congratulations to you on your retirement. From all of us, your friends and fellow co-workers of the Houston Fire Department, good luck. You will be missed. KTZ 377, Fire Department, Houston.
Thank you, guys.
He and our classmates, we went through a lot back in 83, 84. He's made it. I retired 2 years ago. He's going out today. Good man, a good friend when we were going through fire school. We went through a lot. He's been through a lot. He made it. Just want to say congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Good knowing you. All right.
I want to thank everybody.
Going to the other side.
Thank you. Oh, we got cake. We got cake, guys. Hey, Nita, how you doing?
He gave me the speech. He told me to come in, work till about 4:30 or so, go home and be happy. He tell you the same thing?
Yeah.
When I made inspector?
Yeah.
Go home and be happy. He was low key.
Yeah.
See, for those badges, each time I got promoted.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, go home and be happy.
Good job.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It means a lot, y'all coming to this event. It really, really means a lot.
Thank you for having us here.
Thank you.
I forgot that you went there. How many years were you in the city?
Just 1 year.
We have to step back.
Everybody inhale. Pass that over. Jimmy.
We don't need a water bottle.
Put your hand on it. Put your hand on his head. Hooray, Bumper. Let that car out.
Recording. This position hurts. Recording. Congratulations, Charles.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Nice to come.